So we got the 11.15 PTR, and there's some really crazy things, including one of the most crazy things I've ever seen that I never really expected. But I think I'm excited about it. I guess there's no confirmation. So horrific visions are returning, as you may or may not know. But also on the 11.15 PTR, new enchants are available, which are based off BFA's corruption effects, including Twilight Devastation, Infinite Stars, and Gushing Wounds. So, we have no confirmation how these are gonna work. Like, these might only work in visions. I don't actually know. They might just get added to the game. And I might be one of the craziest people in the whole world. I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I actually liked Corruption. I thought Corruption was interesting. Like, the last season of Battle for Azeroth, I actually thought was really fun. Some of these are a lot dumber than the others. I personally liked a lot of, like, the stat bonus ones. But yeah, we got Echoing Void, Gushing Wounds. Who remembers Gushing Wound Demon Hunters? Oof. Infinite Stars, Twilight Devastation, Twisted Appendage, and Void Ritual. So permanently enchants a weapon with Void Ritual, gaining Void Ritual, giving your spells and abilities a chance to increase all secondary stats by 73 every second for 20 seconds. I remember Destro Warlocks playing with Void Ritual and literally just one-tapping people with the biggest Chaos Bolts on the face of the earth once they got this buff. Corruptions in Season 4 with a vendor were unironically the most fun season of WoW in both PvP and PvE. Changed my mind. I'm not going to change your mind because I think it was fun. The only thing we need is haste amps. What they need to bring back is haste. We want the haste procs, and they need to take GPI off of cooldown. Okay, they need to bring it back. No cooldown on GPI. That's what we need. The final cherry on top for an amazing season. But yeah, like I said, let's not panic too much. I actually like this stuff. I might be a little bit crazy. But yeah, I think, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I did not expect to see this, though. I did not expect to see it. Also, another thing that they have going on is Blizzard is actually implementing... Now, I don't really know exactly what this means, but Blizzard is implementing a cooldown manager. Okay? So this is a little bit of a preview. I think you can customize it in a bunch of ways, but they're basically... If you guys have ever heard of the add-on Tell Me When, which basically just allows you to track a lot of your buffs, cooldowns, etc. They're actually adding this to the game. Now, I think that this is interesting because what could end up happening, and what I hope ends up happening, is that they start implementing some of this stuff, like the cooldown trackers, so people can customize their UI and be able to follow along with all the debuffs and stuff like that, well, all the buffs that they have and stuff like that. And then eventually, just get rid of add-ons entirely. That's what I want. That would be great. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I feel like them starting to develop their own essential cooldowns like this, I think it's really important. Now all we need to get is, they did implement the arena frame. All we need them to implement now is like a battleground blitz frame, a working trinket tracker for the healers. That still hasn't been updated. Diminishing return tracker would be cool. But it's definitely a step in the right direction. So I'm excited to see this stuff, and who knows what they're going to end up doing in the future. But I feel like this could be a sign of good things to come.